Almost certainly some nice brookies in this pool, and wow, I've not seen the flows here this high in the summer in forever. In fact, it was lower than this in the winter. So this could be a pretty good day out here on this stream, because it does not fish well in low water, I'll tell you that. Oh, that was a really good brookie. First hole already had like probably an 8 or 9 incher come up and slam the dry fly. I mean, I'm not joking, that was a huge brook trout for the stream. Yeah, they're already rising back there. I mean, they're everywhere in here. Got him. There we go. First fish of the day. Took the dropper. I almost forgot I had a dropper on there. I was just watching the dry fly. But yeah, we're not even gonna net this fish because I'm tangled in a tree. So we just complicate things. We'll just get our hands nice and wet, as you always should when fishing for these fish. And yeah, we'll show him off real quick. He's a gorgeous 3 or 4 inch brook trout, really tiny fish, but yeah, it's a start. And hopefully first of many today. That one that we had bite earlier was a very, oh, got him. Another fish. 2 casts in a row. This one on the dry fly. A little bit better. Again, I'm even gonna get these little guys. Just gonna get him out of here as quickly as possible. But that is, yeah, another nice brookie. Oh, there he is, guys. Quick look at him. Fish number 2 back in the water. Oh, I think I'm gonna keep pushing upstream. I took off the dropper because it got tangled. And honestly, I don't think the dropper is gonna be needed today, even though I already did catch one on the dropper. But yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can't catch some fish on dry flies. And we'll see how the day goes. I think it's gonna be pretty good though. Ooh, good brookie, really nice fish. Wow, he came up and smoked it out of that little rung up there. Actually, I might have overreacted. His fish is probably, wow, he's not sitting still at all. But yeah, this fish is probably only, 5 inches long. That is a gorgeous brook trout. And it's really cool catching him out of streams like this too. This is just an amazing looking stream. Yeah, he came all the way out of the water to absolutely crush it. That is awesome. Well, I can already tell you guys, this stream is going to be a pain in the ass to navigate. Yeah, this is, you're going to need a machete to get up through some of this stuff. This is not easy, but hopefully we'll hold some really big native brookies. That's sort of why I'm coming up here, because these hard to access spots, you never know what they can hold. Sometimes the search really pays off, and the rocks are slippery too. Ooh, got him. There we go. Fish number 4. Wow, this is just amazing. I think the low flows always make this a tough spot to fish, but now that the water's up, these fish become catchable, because this is amazing. Already 4 brookies out of here, and they are some of the most gorgeous looking brook trout I've ever seen. Now, this is a great looking pool, but this is not easy fishing, let me tell you that. Some of this casting is really testing me. I have to do some pretty tight bow and arrow casts to get it up there, but that was actually pretty good. And yeah, I already had a fish come up and smoke the dry. Did not hook up though. There we go, that's the cast. Yep, got him. That's a solid brookie. He's colored up too. Gorgeous fish. Another one on the dry fly. That's number 5 now. 4 of them were on the dry fly. I caught one on the dropper early on, but yeah, now they're all coming on the dry, and that is, wow, that is an amazing looking fish. Guys, that is unreal. Quick look at him, getting right back in the water. This is so fun. So far, they've all been pretty small, but I do know there are some real giants in this creek, because there's a lake just downstream from here that they swim into in certain parts of the year, and some of them actually live year-round in the lake, and they can get pretty big. So that's what we're going after today, is those bigger brook trout. Now this hole right here could hold a giant. Like, this is a deep hole. A lot of good cover too. Like, I'm expecting to get one out of here for sure. If I don't, I'll probably put on like a streamer or something and see if I can't get one of those bigger fish to bite. Got him. There we go. Brookie number 6. Oh, he popped off right there. We're still going to count him, though. I couldn't egg him. But, yeah, 6 brookies now. Yeah, we did go about 10 minutes and maybe, I don't know, like 5 or 6 pools without seeing a fish. But, yeah, at least we know they're still up here and they're still catchable. I mean, if you turn around and look behind me, this is some of the stuff we've been fishing through. That water was, like, waist deep right there. I mean, I've never seen a brookie stream with habitat this nice. Oh, this is the hole that dreams were made of right here. This habitat is unreal. I might actually tie on a dropper just to more effectively fish some of this stuff, because I'm sure there's some nice fishing here. There's gotta be. Wow, it's shocking to me that there wasn't one there. Oh, I see a nice brookie up there. Ooh, got him. Watched him come up and grab it. That's so cool. He got off, but I'm sure there's plenty more in there. Yeah, I watched him come up from the bottom and nab it. It was a nice fish. Got a pretty orange underbelly on him too. Oh, I retied. I put on a beagle. The fish is still sitting there. So I'm going to try to get it up to him. That might have spooked him. Yep, there he goes. That was a bad cast. It's on me. Big mistake. Oh, that's unfortunate. Still 6 fish so far. Have missed a few, including some nice ones, and blown some opportunities at some nice fish, like that one we just spooked back there. So, still very optimistic about the rest of the day. I'm not sure how much longer we're going to spend this pull off, because there is a nice trail alongside the creek, it seems. However, I think it's going to get harder and harder to push upstream. So I might hop in the car and drive up to the next pull off where I can find some access to the stream, because this is, yeah, it's getting kind of ridiculous. Ooh, that was a good fish. Came up and ate the beagle. He's still chasing it. Dang it. Yeah, I took off the caddis, put on a beagle just so it floats a little bit better and it's a bigger profile. Maybe weed out some of the smaller fish and also get the attention of the bigger fish. I already had a good one trying to eat it, so that's a great sign. Well, I think this is where I turn around. Yeah, I just don't see a way through this stuff without tearing up my waders. I mean, it is like so overgrown back in here. One of these days I'll probably pull out an old pair of waders that already have holes in them and just crawl up through this stuff. But yeah, it's just not much I can do, especially in the middle of the summer when there's more stuff growing in. So I think now's a good time to turn around. But 6 fish at the first stop. We missed a handful of other fish too. So yeah, overall, not that bad. And I think we can get some more fish at the next stop. Got him. Working number 7. First one at this new pull off. Get him in that. Scan down the water over here. I don't want to spook the rest of this pool. not for a fish this small, but it is a brookie regardless, and it is a pretty fish. Man, they all look amazing out of this creek. The regs are so bright, it's almost unreal. All right, well, we got him back in the water. See if we can't pull out some more fish from up there. Sneak back a little bit, change the angle. God, wow, this is awesome. There's so many fish there. My hand is still wet after that last one, so I think I can just grab this fish back here. Another little 4-inch brookie, number 8. They're so fun to catch, though. See if we can't go 3 in a row. I would not be surprised. It seems like there's a ton of fish up there. Oh, yep, almost did it. Almost got another one. Well, they're rising to other stuff. Oh, yeah, there's so many fish in this hole. Come on. Don't know where my fly landed. Oh, yep, one egg again. There's so many fish. It's unbelievable. Oh, that was one. Well, there's one more spot I'm trying to hit before we call it a day. It's been a decent day so far. Yeah, we've landed 8 brookies so far. Can't complain about that. Yeah, we definitely missed some nice fish that we could have landed, but overall, can't complain, especially on a day where I didn't really plan on fishing in the first place. I just came out here to a tiny little brook trout stream, one that I haven't been to in a while, and yeah, I had a great day out here. So, one more creek we're going to fish, and after that, probably going to call it a day, but it's been a fun day. It's actually Memorial Day out here. This place is packed. Every single pull-off has cars in it. I did see one guy fishing earlier in that first hole of the day on my walk back down. But other than that, I have the creeks to myself, despite it being a beautiful Memorial Day. It's probably like 70 degrees outside. Yeah, great weather. Yeah, it's just been a great day trout fishing. Hopefully we can get some more. The next creek I'm going to hit up probably has much more bigger fish than the creek I just fished. But yeah, they're harder to catch. There's probably not as many fish. Even though none of these creeks hold a lot of brookies compared to some of the other streams in the area, they're all, like I said earlier, very infertile, very acidic. Just not great for brookies, but there is a lot of nice cover. So the fish that are in there, they're aggressive because there's barely any food in the creeks. They can get pretty big. We didn't get any of the bigger ones today, but hopefully at this next spot, you'll be able to see some of them. But we just caught a gorgeous native brook trout out of this new creek we're fishing right now. That is an awesome fish. We got the hook out of him, getting back in the water. All right, well, here he is. That is a pretty fish. Yeah, I wasn't recording because nothing was really happening. I came up to this pool and I actually caught one. So who knows, as we push upstream in the next half hour or so, maybe we'll get into some more fish. There could actually be some really nice brookies to this stretch. It's a pretty big creek. Oh, there he is. There he is. Giant brookie. That is the biggest brook trout I've ever seen in my life, guys. Oh my God, I literally called it. Or what is this thing? Is it a brown trout? Or is it a brookie? I honestly have no idea, but it's a big fish, guys. This is a huge fish. Oh, he came off. That was honest to God an 11 or 12 inch fish. I'm not sure if it was a brookie or not, but that was a giant fish, guys. That stings losing that one. Damn it. I thought he was a brookie. It was definitely a trout, I'll tell you that. Whether it was a wild brown or a brookie, I'm not sure, but I've never actually had confirmed reports of browns through here. So, yeah, I don't know. That stings. That really stings. On a dry fly, too. Like, if that was a brook trout, that would have been my PB by far. And it would have been, you know, just like the coolest catch ever. To catch that fish on a dry fly, you know? I mean, I guess that fish, I mean, I don't know. I didn't put that much pressure on him. I was afraid he was going to break me off. But that might have been why the hook pulled. Yeah, I don't know. Gonna keep fishing this run, but it doesn't look like there's much left. Got him. That's a good brookie. There we go. It's nothing like the one we had hooked earlier, but yeah, I'll take him. This might actually be a nettable fish. All right, got him in the net. Probably best brookie of the day. He's only like 5 or 6 inches long, but yeah, we have not had many big fish today, besides that nice one we had hooked earlier. But yeah, that's great. Brookies on dry flies does not get much better than that. Well, that's gonna do it for today. Yeah, I think we landed, what was it? 9 or 10 brookies. I think it was 10 brookies. Yeah, pretty good day, but we did miss that giant one. Still not sure what it was, but we probably just lost our biggest native brook trout I've ever hooked. So that still hurts. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be back out here on a day when I have more time to explore, because there's definitely some really nice fish in this section, but just ran out of time today. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys in the next one.